Hi everyone, it's Linda Reddin from Strategic Edge Coaching, here to talk to you about health and wellness and why it's a vital component for effective leadership. Why is health and wellness so essential? Well, a leader has to manage multiple priorities in a rapidly changing environment. It requires a clear head to be proactive as opposed to reactive and avoid errors. We know that the mind and body are so interconnected, so a clear mind requires a healthy vessel. The 5 main components of health and wellness are getting enough sleep. 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep a night is optimal. A healthy diet rich in omega-3s, whole foods, fruit and vegetables, and quality protein is important. Daily exercise, getting outside as much as possible, bringing in some stretching or yoga. Regular time and space for planning and reflection on behalf of its leader. Maintaining social relationships and connection. You've got your personal responsibilities, your family, your friends, and then your work-related relationships. Your employees, your superiors, your colleagues, your suppliers, your customers, also important. So why should you care about bringing more health and wellness into your life? Well, as a leader, the risk of burnout is high for leaders and small business owners. New managers especially are at risk after being promoted. Trying to prove their worth, the newly promoted work extra hard to establish their authority. Small business owners have invested their hard-earned money and are famous for burning a candle at both ends to keep the lights on. The problem is that working unreasonably long hours is not sustainable. When a body is tired, mistakes are made, issues are overlooked, not to mention health issues can arise. Mistakes, as we know, can cost 10 to 30 times more resources or energy to correct than to prevent in the first place. So if you ignore health and wellness, you may end up getting what you're trying to avoid in the first place. Bottom line, an imbalanced life is not a good recipe for effective leadership. How do I know? I've been there. My 16-year career in banking, 7 years in branch management, and then 12 years after that in entrepreneurship and small business management, I've neared burnout several times. The good news is, along the way, I've discovered things that really work. I've taken courses. Yoga is one of them, and I became a yoga instructor 5 years ago. Meditation, mindfulness. I have learned how supportive those daily practices can be, and I'm happy to share that with you. As a perfectionist, I also know what works, what isn't practical or relevant. As an executive coach for the last 12 years, I can tell you that what you're going through is common among leaders and small business owners. I'll give you the straight bill of goods, no candy coating, but as a coach, I'll do it in a way that'll inspire and motivate you as opposed to making you feel worse than you already do. So the purpose of this YouTube channel is to educate you on the science of health and wellness, what the experts tell us, introduce you to practices, some of which I've already mentioned, that promote a healthy body, mind, things like journaling, mindfulness, beginner yoga, and incorporating more of a whole foods plant-based diet. I'm going to help you design a practical, personal health and wellness daily routine for your life. If you tune in, you'll find greater ease in managing your multiple priorities well. You'll make fewer errors, so more time will be spent being proactive rather than reactive, and fixing errors. But most importantly, you'll enjoy your work, your life, and design a life worth living. As a leadership coach, my job is to help you become the leader that is already within you, to connect with your highest self and become the best that you can be. Health and wellness is a foundation on where it begins. I'll be posting new videos weekly. If this interests you and you like what you see, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below and I'll respond. My name is Linda Reddin from A Strategic Edge Coaching. Have an amazing rest of your day. Until next week.